Okay, so what happened today?
See, at approximately 5 minutes after 3, our 911 dispatcher received a call from a faculty member in our College of Nursing, Proctor Hall, which is over at the corner of Vine Street and Martin Luther King, that she observed a suspect out on the sidewalk in front of the building remove a handgun from his waistband, apparently, adjust his waistband and then put the handgun back in his waistband and continue walking south on Vine.
Okay, and at that point, you guys had several officers in the area, is that right?
Right. We immediately dispatched officers to the scene as well as alerted the city of Cincinnati about the call that we had received. We put out an emergency alert to the campus community. That occurred at 7 minutes after, and our first officer was on the scene at 7 minutes after as well. So we had an officer there on the scene within 2 minutes. They searched the area immediately surrounding the building first, further down Vine Street in the direction that the suspect was supposed to have gone. By that point, of course, we had a bunch of officers there, both ours and Cincinnati's, checked the area around. We're not able to locate the suspect. We went through and searched that building as well as the two immediately adjacent buildings on campus, again, just out of an abundance of caution before we lifted the alert to the occupants. He was never actually on the campus. He was on the street in front of the building and was headed south away from campus. So we did not perceive an issue with any other buildings.
And it was lifted how long after that?
We lifted the alert at 3:44.
So about 40 minutes after
Yes.
the initial call. At this point, are you still looking for someone, or do you think this was something that maybe she didn't really see or she thought she saw?
The reporting party's description was pretty good as far as what she observed. I have no reason to doubt what she reported. The problem was that the description given was a male black, teenage age, wearing a black hoodie and blue jeans. That's a pretty common description in this area. And so once you get more than a couple of minutes past the incident, as the perimeter potential area where they could be expands, you've just got too many people to possibly stop and locate that person.
Are you still looking, or what does it stand? How does it stand right now?
Well, obviously, if we saw somebody that fit that description that I think otherwise was engaging in some kind of suspicious behavior, we would stop them. But again, with that description, we'd be stopping half the people in Clifton, and that's not going to work.
So at this point, it's just to be on the lookout for any suspicious behavior given that description?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, I want to emphasize that she saw him take the handgun out of his waistband, adjust his waistband, put the handgun back in. It was never pointed at anybody. There was never any real indication that, that he was about to use the handgun.